Alright, great. Alright, it seems like we're live. So, yeah. I don't know why the trophy is just gonna be a cylinder for this one, and because it's unanchored, but welcome to the first round of the playoffs. Yep, it's here at Kentucky. I guess they plan to switch from Nashville to Kentucky, and these mascots here, God, they still look hideous to right now. Um, today's thingy, already 8 drivers have participated. It's already 8 drivers because it's the playoffs. We have a lot to say here. Not really a lot to say here for trucks, but really about the race winner for trucks. And the race winner was Land. I'll say that he swept Nashville, but in any terms, he 3 wide finish between Jack's Land and Lego in Nashville, and that is really impressive to see. That it was a close finish while I was kind of busy doing something else. But any terms, we'll see that that ironically Land will get the pole for the first round of playoffs, and we'll see what else happens here. This is the starting lineup for today's race. So you see Land gets the pole here as Wendigo gets the runner-up. Oh, goodness, what happened to Laner? Row 2, CSP in third, and Jax on the outside for fourth. Row 3, you got the 22 Laner, and then the 43 of Aiden. Last row is Kragus and Lego. Chevy is last, sadly. But, anywho, seems like, since it's I'm still kind of really confused about Jax because he doesn't have his playoff banner at the moment. But, whatever's. But anywho, this is the first round of playoffs. All the 8 drivers are here to participate to get some playoff points, either stage wins or winning it entirely. Um, Anywho, we'll check out the standings later when the green flag waves for when the lap's starting to roll in a bit. But anywho, it's everyone's here. Seems as though everyone should be ready for this race. It's gonna be all about points now. Whoever gets stage wins, or for some reason the underdogs could potentially just go up there and get the win. I don't know. Anywho, they're about to start here for the first round of playoffs, and me just kind of just staying there in the standings. Who'll get the Crayola trophy? Oh my goodness. We'll probably Pam it to here, but here we go. Land and Wendigo will start off row 1 for the Crayola somethings. Who will get the crayons? I don't know. Let's see the green flag waving for the first round of playoffs. Look at that, SSR just going through the middle right now as contact is made between the 44 and 19 already. Coming into turn 1. Now heading to the end of turn 2. Land has got the shot right now. Aiden trying to help the 22 while leaving the 19 to maybe get help from the 23. Gets a bit of contact there with the 5. Wendigo just holding on the outside lane as soon as enough. It just seems as though... Oh, he's dropping a lot of spots now as he will probably drop it with Jax. Right now, Land still holds on the lead after that lap. I'd like to say though that this first stage will end in 25 laps, so he's like a handful of laps to potentially try to catch up. CSP is is firing up right now, heading to second with his teammate later, and teammate takedown goes with it. The 22 and 44 getting together, and it's no caution at the moment. CSP will lose a lot of time while they come at the start finish line. Kragus in the 5 is really strong right now, and to be honest, I have him potentially maybe to wins, maybe win a Kentucky or maybe win a playoff race in the first round. But we'll check the standings now to see that this is your playoff spot over here. This is all what's been said. So seems like Land is holding off first right now, heading with 40 points at the moment, but seems as though 40 points is really just a cakewalk for him, as even though if he doesn't win any of these races, he'll still be locked in. Looking in the below the cut line, either kind of between Lego, Aiden, or Jax need to win, or maybe get stage wins to potentially get up there to the second round. And contact made in the bag. That was the 19 and 22 of Laner, as Wendigo seems to be... Oh, a contact with the 22 again. That was Jax. Jax had a pretty good run there on the outside, and now he drops back. Well, not dropped way back with CSP, but a contact made there in the back. And it seems though Aiden was caught up into this. This could maybe be a race that could be caution-filled. It seems though there's the 43 and 44 right now. Looked like Lego got into the involvement as well in the 27. He's lost a lot of time there. We'll see what Craig is now, coming in right now in second, trying to catch up with Land right now. Seems as though he's trying to... He was there late. He had to do something, and now he'll come back. Seems though he's playing on a pretty solid second position right now, as contact is made more between the 22 and 19, and Laner would barely escape from the pits. Does that actually loosen speed? I mean, it actually seems like it will not lose speed now, so... Just Laner is kind of the only SSR car that's kind of just between in front of two GFMs, Jax and Wendigo, while Land holds on the lead at the moment. But Kragus could seem to have a pretty good run right now on the outside. It's looking to get some points here. Looks like Laner is getting helped by the 23. Seems so Laner will still block him, get into third. Could it potentially help it to catch Kragus? Still Land just holds on holding on his line. Kragus seems to kind of struggle a bit, but gets helped by the 22 now. Could it potentially help anywhere for the 5 to catch up to the 20? The 22 is just right now like still on in the rim in the top 3 right now. It's just still trying to fight in the back with Wendigo and Jax. We're both just around the top 5 right now. Gragas seems to hold on his line. Looks like Laner seems to hold on his line too. Looks like Wendigo seems to have had a much more better speed. He's probably going to clear Laner. No! Looked like a pretty good run there, but seems though it's not enough. And the 19 gets into the wall in the turn 3. He will now be encountered with Lego now, as Jax is the only GFN driver who hasn't got a win yet, who is stuck in 4th. Seems though drivers, we've probably said before, lag issues that could have that has happened with the race, so it's not really a surprising thing enough. But Land has been dominating the win. Or dominating the race at the moment with 10 going to lap 11. Well, stage ends at lap 25. Seems as though Land could just be in the free day. Kragus and Laner. Jack seems to kind of catch up now, but seems like Lego and Wendigo are kind of working together to try to catch up to the fourth place car Jax, which actually gives the benefit out to maybe catch up, and the 5 gets spun around at the 22. A little bit of contact comes this with the 27. It's still green. The 5, who has been strong in second, comes below the top 5. Seems though now it's just between Laner and Jax to kind of try to catch up to the 20. The 20 is just really strong there, trying to get more wins at the moment for GFM. We did hear in the podcast saying that Land will be switching back to Chevy after like 2022, I assume, and he's gonna go to pits now. So a lead change is going on. Laner's gonna hold it on, but will there anything that happens? Seems as though Lego seems to be catching up at the moment. Green flag pit stops are here now for these drivers. Seems like Laner seems to hold on a pretty solid spot, by 2 car lengths behind Jax. Lego seems to kind of be strong there in the top 3. Looks like we're about to mostly reach the point, most of the halfway point here for the first stage. Seems like though Jax seems to tries to catch up to the 22. It's not really enough yet, but just gives the 27 more of a spot potentially. Laner's still holding on to the 22. Has only gotten 1 win at the moment, and that was Homestead in the regular season. At Jackson Lego in the top 3, it seems like there's a contact in the bag. That was Kragus. Oh, more contact in the bag. I'm pretty sure that's Wendigo over there. Yeah, Wendigo and CSP are just kind of in the back right now. Seems though Land is in front of the 22. Seems though if they pit now, this could be a chance that Land could just get the stage win if any of one of them pits. But right now, Laner still holds on with some old worn tires, holding on with 10 to go. 10 to go on the stage. Seems as though Laner has been getting a couple laps led. Don't think he'll try to catch up to Lamp, but if he survives his tires, he could potentially win a stage, or if any case, the other 2 could potentially win it if they want to stay out. Well, it seems as though looks like Wendigo is in pits now. He's gonna be out of the pits. Seems though Laner, Jax, and Lego will all pass Wendigo. Wendigo will try to be merging with Kragus right now. Looks as though it seems to be. Oh, look at the tire wear that's going on right now. It seems as though it's really old right now for the top 3. If they can still hold on, I'll be pretty impressed to see. But if they blow their tires, they are gonna get a penalty. They will lose 2 laps unless they had 2 cautions. Then they will come back. But anywho, look at Jax trying to get the run. Jax getting the run by Laner. Could it potentially get him the stage win? Jax, a big underdog driver who is still winless at the moment. Same thing goes as Wendigo in the cup season. Seems as though looks like Kragus is going to pit at the moment. Oh, seems though Laner is actually catching up to Land. Land with not really much help, but it seems though the top 3 are just catching up right now. If anything happens in front, we don't know. Laner's still holding on with 6 to go right now until the first stage would end. Looks like Kragus is out of pit road. Another one's in pit road. That's CSP in the 44. Who was actually in second on the spot on the playoff spot. Either Lego or Jax could need a stage win to potentially maybe have a chance to kind of catch up. Looks like Jackson and Lego are going to be pitting now. Can't really get much the tire wear going on, but seems though it's gonna be between either Lane or Kragus or maybe Wendigo over there. Although CSB gets out of the pits now, could be another feud of maybe be into pits. Just seems like Laner would still hold on. Looking to see 4 to go right now. Laner still surviving with old tire wear is actually pretty nuts to see with this 22. Pretty sure he could be saving it. Oh, contact made there in the back. Looks like Wendigo and Kragus are kind of fighting apart, and seems though Laner is going to be in the pits. Now, it seems as though this could be something, but look at Land right now. He's just between Jax and Lego right now, both underdogs. If Land tries to catch up or potentially help out the 23, there could be a chance. Land just getting runs right now, but Lego seems to be a pretty comfortable spot in the top 3, unless Laner decides to get out now, but seems as though he might just drop into 4th. Is out of pits now. Not enough, right? Not enough. Seems as though it's between Jax, Lan, and Lego to fight it out. Could Jax potentially get his first stage win, or will Land try to steal one like most other races that he's done? Or will Lego be the underdog and try to potentially pass 2 Toyotas? That'll be a bit interesting to see that. Although it's 2 to go, there could be anything that can happen. Jax is holding on his line right now as Land, his teammate, both of them are teammates at the moment, trying to fight their way to get to the end of stage 1. Looking at the standings, seems as though CSP is past Laner now. Laner has to deal with Wendigo and Craig as Aiden is just stuck in the back as we'll see Jax getting the see the white flag for stage 1. Lego seems to be in the back of in the bumper of Land, but Land could it potentially try to help out, or will Lego try to bump him out? He seems though it's trying to bump it out as soon as it's good. Contact made there. This is going to leave Jax to potentially get a stage win. Land trying to come out here as fast as he can right now. It seems though Jax will surprise everyone and get stage 1. Holy camoles, that's going to change up everything. Lego with a pretty comfortable 3rd position right now. Look at that for the underdog, Jax. Oh, seems contact though the 19 in the back after the caution the caution flew in. Seems as though pits will be open this time. So it's actually been the first caution that has happened. Everyone will be getting in the pits right now. We'll see what happens We'll just see what happens after that. We'll see if anyone could see if anyone will use some pitch strategy at the moment. Lego's spinning like a top. Jax seems to kind of stop right now. Just give land the... Oh, goodness. Looks like Jax will get that of Laner and Wendigo. So Jax will be around 4th right now. Is Lego. That's the top 3. CSP comes back to 2nd at the moment. We'll see what will happen here if you could try to battle with land. CSP holding on with a pretty comfortable 4th spot to come into 2nd. We'll see the restart zone for the 20. As the 20 will come in to introduce stage 2 right now. We'll see what happens here. And a big push is coming out in the back. Look at how Lego Jax are helping out. This could be a whole ruckus, and the leader gets spun out. Cars, Land saves it. Everyone saves it right now. Interesting sight to see as Lego holds on the lead. The 22 has already caught up with the 27, the 44, the 5, the 43 there in the top 5. Lego with the Ohio State Camry here. Looks like some schemes that are pretty random to see. It's like teammate takedown, Ada gets spun around. Only still one car that's happened. No caution yet. I'll keep the yellow in just in case if anything happens. Seems as though it's not really looking good for the 43 as he's still trying to look for some points. Looks like the Chevys are in the front now. Craigus and Lego are both 1st and 2nd right now. Jax in the top 3. See it, Laner and CSB in the top 5. Seems though they'll try to fight with the 19 and 20. Looks like Aiden said he jumped out his car, but he saved it. He has now lost 10 seconds of his time right now. Not really looking strong to see what's going on in the future. So stage ends will end at lap 50. Craigus seems to getting the run. Contact made there. The 23, the 44 gets tagged into. We don't know how long this could be. Jax has lost a lot. Still no caution. Looks like CSP, Jax, and Aiden are all far away. Seems like Land has hold on the top 3 at the moment. Seems like they pass Wendigo and Laner since they're both side by side battling for 4th. Seems like Land has a good line over here as the Chevys almost hit the wall, but they still hold on. Will they try to get away from Land or see if anything could happen here? Craigus just holds on the outside. Land in the inside. Craigus trying to block the 20 out, while the 27 almost tries to pull away. Like keeping the eyes beware on the 20 right now as he's already holding off with 40 playout points. Way on the outside he goes. Seems as though the 19 could potentially come up. And Laner's going to help the 19 out. CSP still trying to catch up now. It's a Chevy side by side. Contact there. More contact between the 22 and 19. Could the 22 try to catch up? 22 holding on right now. As the 27 just gives away a couple spots. It's now Craig is holding on the lead. Craig is holding on with 16 points, I'm pretty sure. It seems like smoke coming out here. 27-44, kind of tried to battle it out right now. Laner just gets the spot now as Craig seems though it needs to be will be side by side with the 19 and 20. The 19 tries to make a move. 20 wants to try maybe help the 19 out. Maybe the 20 wants to, I don't know, maybe still help the 19 in any case. And contact, the teammate takedown as Wendigo was the one that got into that. What a save for the 5 and 20 as no caution will have to stay with no caution again. The 19 will drop a lot of spots. Seems though he might be merging in with Jax. The 5 just holding on, while CSP holds pretty comfortably the top 3. Still pretty clean out here. No really three cars that's happening at the moment. He's like Lego and Land could potentially try to come back. Laner just holding on as you're in the lead right now. Seems though you could look to see that the 22 has probably overpassed the 20 with the laps led. Lego seems to be way high on the outside. Oh, a very risky block by the 44. Would barely try to block the 20. It would still go way high to give Land the spot for the top 3. Could try to catch up to Kragus and Laner. All of them having wins, while Lego tries to help out CSP. All top 5 here. Kragus seems to be trying to give the bumper to the 22. The 20 seems to try to gain some speed, momentum. The 5 getting the run. The 20 would try to help the 22. Could Land try to get the spot away from Kragus? It's neck and neck right now. It's the battle for second. Kragus hits the wall. Kragus will drop back a few spots. He'll still be racing in the top 5. It looks like it's just 2 groups right now. 5 in front and 3 are in the back. Which surprisingly, all 3 of them are Toyotas. Looks like Kragus is getting the run. Look at him. He's passing 2 cars all in one. Seems though could hold on to top 3. Maybe try to catch up to Land. And Land will hold on to get into the pits now as Laner. We'll see how he's gonna survive with some old tires. We'll see another car is going to pit lane. That's looks as though it's Aiden. Minute 43. Looks like CSB has caught up to his teammate Laner. Will they not try to catch anytime soon? Seems like Laner's going to be pitting now as CSB gets the top dog right now. Whereas your leader. Now, if any case, could they try to catch up to the 20? Although Laner did almost try to catch it to the 20, looks like we'll see if the 44 can try to catch up too. Although having 2 Chevys in the back, there's anything that could happen. Just CSB holding on. Looks as though Kragus could potentially try to catch up if any chance. There's Laner out of the pits now. Can't really catch up to Lamb, but could Laner try to help out this teammate? No! He will move out of the way. It gets into the The inside wall isn't stopped. Just stops there and on the back. Seems as though we don't know what's gonna happen to the 22. Seems though he's just way far in the back at the moment. We don't know. We'll potentially call a caution. We don't. It's pretty unknown. Is there a disconnection? Hold on. It is a disconnection. A caution comes out. Now the caution throws in for Laner as he gets disconnected from the game. We have to see the other cars trying to form up right now as CSP holds on the lead for this lap. We'll try to look to see if Kragus and or not Kragus, Laner will try to come back. Looks like everyone is caught up now. Land seems though it needs to be caught up too. It was all in a row for these three right now. Jax, Wendigo, and Aiden were all there. Seems like CSP holds on the first spot. Kragus and Lego will hold on the top three. And Laner seems like he'll be back now. Sadly, he might just go to the back at the moment. We see Aiden maybe trying to get himself a free pass. Seems like Aiden, who is in a lap down. Actually, Aiden and Laner will be a lap down. We'll try to see. Yeah, it seems like Aiden will get the free, potentially get the free pass. Caution was still waved. The red flag is already there. On lap 43, Aiden can pick a choice to either pit or maybe get the free pass. If he chooses to pit, he will be a lap down. This is a decision here for the 43. He's looking for. Oh, he's gonna not pit. He's going to just unlap himself and give Laner the lap down at the moment. We'll see pit still being open. Looks like Laner is going to get out now. Stay out of the pack while everyone else decides to pit. And it says that Laner is 2 laps down. It's still really buggy with the leaderboards, but right now, that's the pit for that first caution. First caution comes out from a disconnecting driver there was Laner. Looks like Lego seems to hold on with the 5. Lego would get in as the 23 seems like would get second. Land just stuck there in the back. He'll just take last. Aiden's out there with back in the lead lap. Yes, I have green. I have green there right now. But 6 laps to go for stage 2 to end. Lego seems to be holding on the spot right now. Who could potentially get the stage win? There is literally background noise going out there in the back. Looks like Lego will hold on with this restart zone. Back to the gas they go. The 27, a little squirmy coming out here. The 5 gets into it. More contact made in the back. As Craigus will lose a lot of spots now. The second caution comes in. If this is caution filled, this would be something. Laner would actually Laner gets the benefit. He will unlap himself. That will give him the lead lap. That's kind of what he wanted. Seems though Craigus gets I'm pretty sure got in contact with CSP, and then looks as though everyone gets piled up in the back while Lego and Jax just pull away. But now it's good to potentially be of maybe 3 to go, or maybe 2, or we don't know. We'll see. Looks like everyone is heading to turn 3 now. Laner. Actually, don't know where Laner is. Laner is coming to the backstretch now. Seems though pits still will still be closed at the moment. Seems like Laner will catch up. So we'll see a green this time. So pits will be closed. We'll go all in it with 3 to go. Let's see what's gonna happen here, as Lego needs to look for stage points. Jax already won stage 1. See, the underdogs have in favor. Even Wendigo as well. Still a bit of the underdog that's still winless in the top 5. As Craigus and Land, we'll see what happens with them. It's all for playoff points at the moment. We'll see. Lego coming to the restart zone with 3 to go on the stage 2. Oh goodness, what's gonna happen with Land? Pretty sure she'll hold on while his game froze, but we'll see. 3 to go. Could Jax try to sweep the stages, or will Lego try to hold on there? Ada gets in contact with his teammate, the 19, as Ada gets into the wall. Not looking good for the 43, as he's way high on the outside. Could potentially drop back with Laner. Would potentially be last, and it's going to be 2 to go for the 27, who could potentially get this spot in. CSP is also coming in here. If a caution comes out now, this stage would end. Aiden struggles trying to come out to these turns. Seems like CSP will try to give the push to Jax to catch up to Lego. Laner, we don't know what the heck happened to Laner. Laner is stuck into turn 1. Could it potentially be called a caution? It's catch up with the field. Oh no, it's white flag right now. We don't know if anything happens as caution comes out. Laner will be the caution at the moment. And he gets disconnected after that. We'll have a stage end after that with a card getting disconnected, which was Laner again for the second time. Lego will hold on to get stage 2 after my problem with not thinking that there'll still be a yellow after that. This is gonna technically be another. Gonna be another moment that's gonna happen with cautions that haven't been ruled, that somehow have not been ruled out. Oh, oh, exchanging words for the 5 and 43. So we come out here to see that Jax wins stage 1, Lego gets stage 2. Seems like these drivers will come out here to try to surprise people right now, or surprise basically the drivers themselves. Pits will be open for this time. We'll potentially see if everyone could pit. Laner was stuck with 2 laps down. We'll see that Laner could potentially be staying out. As pits are open, we'll see that everyone gets in. Laner will get the free pass and will be 1 lap down now. We'll say that the officiating word would give an apology with the recent caution that's happened. And it seems like Lego is still holding on. Like, okay. 7 cars on pit road. Aiden seems to try to get the lead spot. He will get the lead. Contact made there with teammates. They're stacked up together right now. Land will get past Wendigo. We're gonna hold off with Red and down the back stretch. Oh goodness, there's Laner now. Oh, seems like Aiden will be pitting again now. He would have to. Seems like he'll go to the back along with Laner now, as Laner seems to be unlapping himself until stage 3 would start. Seems like a really interesting day here for this race, to see that. So you see 2 disconnections that have happened. Well, lag potentially is probably just storming this track right now. So I don't know what Aiden's doing. Well, it seems like Aiden will stop and few in the start finish line. It seems as though Aiden would just wait there and almost coming to turn 1. As we'll have a green this time. Aiden just backwards right now. As we'll start from pit road, we'll see. We'll just set out to Lego getting the restart zone for the final stage. Looks like Aiden will just come into pit road with no hesitation as Lego gets spun around. The leader gets spun apart with no caution. Land gets the lead right now as Aiden gets out of pit road. Lego. Oh goodness. Lego seems to hold on right now. If anything disconnects again, it will be a caution. I will hold that in mind. Land holds on the lead now. After going from the back to front, Wendigo seems to kind of try to catch up. Oh, potentially lag could happen to the 19. He's way on the outside. Jax would just get the spot. It seems like a laner will potentially get it too. CSP just speeding out there. The 19 is losing a lot of positions right now. Yep, Wendigo's way out right now. He's just giving out the positions to mainly the 3 drivers there as he just drops that below the top 5. Land seems to hold on pretty well right now. Jax seems like wants to try to get some help with 2 SSR drivers. CSP gets moved out of the way. Kragus would get that spot. CSP is in the top 5, could potentially be fighting below the top 5. We'll see Jax giving the bumper to his teammate. Laner scoots by with some speed, helping out SSR teammates. Kragus gets into the wall. Contact with the 43. Seems like Kragus will try to merge it again. Try to catch up. But Laner and CSP seems to hold on the second, third spot. Jax holding way high right now. There's a big push coming out of the turn 1. Laner way on the outside as he tries to fight with his teammates side by side. CSP lose a bit of speed. Could Laner try to... He can't. The 19 would give the bumpers. It's more fighting here in the back. More contact being coming out of turns 3 and 4. And words taken. More contact there as Laner gets into the pit wall. Oh boy, we're gonna see a fight going on now as the caution comes out again. Seems like words were exchanged there between the 19 and the 22, who would seem like they're trading paints, neck and neck together. Oh, seems though seems as though there could potentially be some fighting going on. There is potentially going to be a bit of a fight there at the end. We'll see what's gonna happen at that. I'll try to set up the green here. I'm pretty sure pits will be open. Oh boy, this is a start to the playoffs as we're to see some fighting going on there. As it seems though, see the 22 will probably be fuming at the moment. Although everyone is staying in the lead lap, CSP, Aiden, and Laner will be heading into pit road. Oh, it seems like Aiden missed his pit stop. Looks as though it's going to be another problem there with the 43. The 44 and 22 get out. Let's see what happens with the 43. Seems like he's still pinning at the moment. Looks like he'll potentially get out. Out of pit road. So there'll be a red flag in the front stretch. Another red flag will be waved in lap 61. And kind of a problem, kind of a thing going on there. Seems like this red flag will be hold. Seems like drivers might be taking a break now. Maybe taking a few breaks. I'll be taking a break here at the moment because I will need to know why I still haven't called in that yellow yet because of disconnection. Anyways, we'll see what happens with 30 to go. 30 to go. FS9 welcomes you back to the Kentucky, back to Kentucky with 30 laps to go after mainly some heat coming out there after that caution came out for that. It seems though it could be potentially the fifth caution has happened, but it seems like Land still holds on the lead right now as as we'll have a green this time on lap 63. A lot of stories that could be told. We see this GFM holds on 1, 2, 3 in front. See that Craigus and Lego holding on the top 5. We'll see CSP, Laner, and Aiden out there. Hopefully see if all these drivers can hold up a pretty clean restart here. As Land will get to the restart zone. Back to the gas they go. Looks like GFM teammates helping each other out to potentially move away. Jax is the one that's kind of squirming there. Contact in the back. CSP holds on to save it. You might lose a bit of spots. He'll try to merge with Aiden now. Jax on there. Wendigo gets the bump. Laner way high out there. Just giving themselves Land the free day at the moment, and it's really coming from back to where we started. Land just holding on the lead. Craigus seems though will be merged in. Could Lego try to help out Craigus and potentially try to help Wendigo out to catch up to Land? CSP holds on the insides. 3 wide. Aiden gets into the wall. Jax all the way back there after that. Wendigo trying to keep his line in. Land seems as though just still holding on the inside, being the dominant car right now. Wants to hold on the outside to see to catch up to 19. Oh, contact there. Teammates. Laner and CSP getting together. Looks like CSP. Oh, CSP is in pit road speed. You'll get into pit road safely. Not a good look for the 22 as he got in contact with his teammate. Seems like the yellow will wave again. Laner kind of having a pretty rusty day right now. Seems that caution would wave for Laner to be stuck on pit road speed. I mean, to be fair, I've had that before, and then I finally get to come back. But we just heard to say it'll just be a caution now. This pits will be open. We'll see. We'll probably see some cars getting to pits, as Laner is already got to pit road. Oh! Craigus barely gets out of pit road with CSP. That just gives Craigus and CSP the line right now. As everyone else gets to pit road. There could be a chance we can have a green flag on a funny number here in lap 69. If Craigus and CSP really want them to really catch up for that. There's CSP on the back. Oh goodness, it's almost a race there. Looks like Jax will get it above Lego. Well, there's Craigus and CSP. While Land and everyone else gets out of pit road, we could potentially see a green for lap 69. I mean, I don't know. It could be green. Oh, this could be green next time. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. Really unfortunate to see that we could have got a green at lap 69, but some foreigns we will just go green at lap 70. We'll see the funny lap during this caution. It will be 21 to go as in the restart zone. Craigus holds on the lead. Kind of the car that's probably a bit silent right now, but still holds on the front for a bit. Same goes with CSP. Land over there has been holding the lead a lot. Could potentially see that one again. As we'll see the restart zone. Craigus holds on. The lead is CSP. See what happens here as Land gets the bump there to the 44. Everyone's just pushing. Land just goes through the yellow into the yellow line and loses a couple spots. CSP almost hits the wall. He hangs on to a bit of speed. It's 3 wide. Aiden, almost contact there as Wendigo hits the wall. Contact there with a 43 again with the 27. This just gives Land the entire opportunity to just try to catch up and potentially win or get himself locked in. CSP hangs on. Oh! 3-car tandem coming in the back. Oh goodness, that was a late caution throw in. I literally put in. God damn it. That caution was pretty late because it opened the it opened the admin command script other than the chat. But anyway, it's caution waves for Wendigo, Aiden, and Jax. All of them get wrecked in the back. On the back, almost at the turn, still in the backstretch, I'm pretty sure. We'll see pits being open at the moment. Craigus holds on the lead. CSP will still stay out. Lego, Wendigo 2. Jax, we'll see if he picks a spot on the 23. And he's gonna go to pits as well. So we'll see CSP, Lego, and Wendigo in the lead as it's a fully caution fest. What happened with the last 2 stages with no caution filled stuff? So we'll see that. Looks though Jack's still pinning right now. Looks like Craig has got looks like Craig is out there in last. Jax will finish pitting. I'll potentially be getting out now. We won't see any drivers there. It could be a green next time. Land did catch up to the pack, but potentially a green this time. We was pretty sure it will be green at 75, so it's going to be but on the brink to pretty sure like 16 to go. There's Craig is there. Looks like Jax is trying to catch up. A lot of tension right now. It's there's a really big caution fest going on right now in the final stage, and even some words are been shown. We'll see CSP coming to the restart zone. Lego, Windigo, Land, Laner, and Aiden as well there. Along as says Craigus and Jax. We'll see how they could try to make a comeback as the green waves again. Aiden didn't get a pretty good start. Didn't really get a good start. Lego way on the outside. Pretty sure we'll try to avoid any carnage going on here. Will they try to complete a lap other than being caution filled? My goodness. Anywho, Windigo is caught up now. A bump there to his teammate. Aiden gets into the wall. CSP holds on. 15 to go right now, and there's a spin. The 19 gets spun out by the 20. The teammate takedown happens again. No caution yet. Looks as though it's probably just Land at this point, who could potentially try to catch up to the 44. Unless a lot of traffic that could happen or any incidents that happen. Lego into the wall. Hard contact there with Aiden. Lego is whole 180. Aiden would hold on. Windigo and Lego as well. They'll still hold on as... Let's see if they try to race back. A lag spike really took on Lego, and then it just gave Aiden nowhere to go. Seems as though it's just all on CSP, Land, Laner, Jackson, Craigus right now. Jax on the outside right now. Comes back to the inside. Seems like CSP is trying to hold on from Land. It's like Jax had some good speed there. Could potentially see if it can help Laner or try to pass Laner. Bump coming out there. Land's already caught up with the 44 still. Gonna try to block it. He barely blocks him. Land just pushing the 44 right now. And he spins into the yellow line. And Land gets into contact too. Contact with the 5 and the 20. And that's gonna change everything. Laner and Jax will be first, second. Craigus getting pushed by Land. It's really scattered right now, except for the front. Could potentially see either Laner or Jax if they could pull away with 11 to go. Although Craigus and Laner already caught up instantly. CSP is just kind of the car that's waiting in the wings. Oh my goodness, it almost looked like they almost turned. Laner Oh, Jax gets above on the outside. The 5 is going to just wait. It's just going to pass the 23. Well, the 23 try to come back. Jax at the moment just waiting in the wings. You see Kragus in second right now. Could be a comfortable spot to maybe get himself a win to get him locked into the playoffs. That's a lot of speed it's been pulling, getting from the 5. The bump comes out there by the 20. Still 10 to go right now. Laner almost pulls away, but still has to deal with the 5 and 20. We're in the single digits now. And Kragus, oh, he would get it. Laner will still block him as Jax is helping land out. If anything happens to all 4 of them in front, CSP could potentially just pull away. Land seems like though he will have second now. A pretty comfortable driver to maybe get himself locked in if he wins this at Kentucky. It's still 8 to go. Land and Jax trying to help out. CSP and Kragus are side by side. Still not clear for Kragus to try to clear CSP. CSP just hold on the outside. Will just give the spot to Kragus. Just side by side in the back, while Laner and Land are both. My goodness. And Jack trying to help his teammate out. Laner just try to feed in the inside. Land looks as though he's gonna run there. What will Jax do? We try to get the help by the 20, or the 20 gets way high. Way high goes to the 20. Gets the 23 to spot potentially. 6 to go. That could happen here. Jax in the bumper to 22. Could he try to... Oh, contact made there. Lego and CSP both get into each other. And that changes everything. That actually could have piled up the field. Now this could change something. Seems though Kragus and CSP got into each other. The caution will be thrown. Seems as though that it would have been it could have been hogging the corner there to turn 1. Seems like the rest will be trying to come back. Will be pits open. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen if it's either 3 to go or 4 to go. A lot of tension is on their feet right now to potentially be the first one that could be locked in. Pits are open. Land Jax. What they did. Oh! Contact with CSP and Craig is coming to pit road. Although Aiden and Lego get in there too, it's probably the best time to pit when you're in the back. Don't know, we'll see if we get to 2 to go. Seems like Aiden seems to kind of have a problem there with pitting. Looks as though it's not really looking well. 43. Yep, this could go for a red flag. Red flag will be waved. I can really feel Aiden's frustration going on right now. Aiden is furiously frustrated coming into pit road. Looked like he probably missed the stop. Yeah, not looking well for Aiden there in Kentucky. Oh, goodness. Although a lot of rage for the 43. We don't know if simply isn't anything. With potentially any chance could go 3 to go. We'll go green next time. It'll be 2 to go. And Aiden, that happened. I could feel the frustration for the 43. Kind of that what's going on. Even when fighting for points is really hard to gather any points. Well, next week, pretty sure next week is Charlotte. So we'll see what's gonna happen there. It'll be a pretty long race. We'll see Laner holding on the restart zone. As contact's made there in the back, CSP is just back there. We'll call it a green next time. We'll potentially move a lap up now. There's still a fight to potentially be locked in, and seems like it's a really interesting start to start out with probably a lot of frustrations going on. We'll come into the restart zone potentially to see a laner in the lead right now. We'll be leading this restart zone. Jax in second, Land third, Wendigo fourth, Lego in the top and fifth. We'll see how this restart zone comes out now. Laner gets an actual pretty good start there. See, Jax can potentially have anything to do. Land losing a lot of speed going on right now. Looks as though he's feeding the bottom under the yellow line. Jax seems to have enough speed. Could Land try to help his teammate out to potentially lock himself to win? Gets the bumper to the 22. Contact between the 22 and 23. This gets the 23 a spot. The back is going on here. The white flag has waved, and the caution comes out after that. Jax will be the driver that will win it here in Kentucky.
What the hell was that?
Looks like a late caution that's probably happened during that. Seems like a fight going on in front, and looks as though the back was just clustered up, and then the caution would wave. Jax, the rookie in the 23 would surprise people to win it at the Crayola to Kentucky.
Moron, we're doing it again.
And we're probably we're gonna do it again. Never mind. I guess not. All right then. Get back to your seat. Seems like there could have been something. This is probably the most frustrating race for these drivers at the moment, and I can really see that. There's going to be a lot to say. There's going to be a lot to say during the during post race. This is going to be probably my talk to probably talk about what the frick thingy is going on. We'll see. We'll see if any chance this could change anything after caution threw out from the back, and it looked as though it was a fight in the front. As, oh boy, we see someone jumped out of their car, and that is the 43. Looks as though it's not. Looks as though it's gonna be it's gonna be a race and a half of what we're doing. At this point, we're just gonna see. We'll see the green this time that's gonna be going on. It's not really looking well right now, as we'll see. Jack's holding on in front. Laner, Land, Craigus. We'll see what's gonna happen here. As they already kicked me out with already 2 to go. It'll be a retake. Will be number 2. Jax holds a Laner off right now. Land can't really get enough speed that it could be. It's just Jax holding on in front. Jax blocking it from it. Looks like a 22 is just gonna get the spot. It's side by side. The white flag will wave for the 22. The 22 could hold on. But the 20 is just really tight end here. The 22 just holding on, feeding the inside lane down the backstretch for the final time. The 22 holding on. It's a 20. Can't really seem to hold on. It's contact there in the back. Laner and the SSR contact made in the back. That's a spin there. And Laner wins at Kentucky. Laner gets the win and will be locked in into the playoffs. And seems as though it's going to be a really... We'll probably have to look back at what's going on. It just seems as though it's... Laner, after a huge frustration going on, will hold on to get the win in Kentucky. Although the 22 will not do burnouts because of how stressful the race probably is. We'll but we still see a pretty weird start coming into the playoffs. Laner over here gets his second win here in the RoMuscle series. This is going to be the one in the history books to potentially be talked about. Laner with the frustrations that has happened here. Look at the confetti's going on here. What's going on with the 22? Seems like as we'll see the 22 getting into victory lane now. What a start to get into the playoffs, to see a lot of stuff that could have happened. And all the frustrations, Laner will get himself to victory lane for the second time in the RoMuscle series, taking home the cylinder trophy of all kind. I don't know if I might just give the interview nonetheless, because I'll probably have to talk about it too. So Laner, with all the frustrations, disconnections that's happened, lag, everything else that has been blocked in your path, you took home the your second win here, be locked into the playoffs. What's your word here for today?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't really even find enjoyment in this win. This race was just it was really messy. And there were a lot of controversies that happened. Um, I kind of got on the apron on the last turn too. I don't know, man. Like I really like I'm not even happy about this win. I mean, it's good to win and be locked into the next round of the playoffs, but it that was just a really messy race all around. So I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to be locked into the next round of the playoffs, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I don't really have much to say.
Well, even though you're locked into the playoffs, it is going to be a lot to talk about. But even after that win, there's still Charlotte and the Canadian Oval to be determined, to be raced about. Any thoughts about those?
Um, I mean, I don't know, man. I can't really even think straight right now. Yeah, looking forward to getting the 22 car out to Charlotte next week, and hopefully that race goes a little bit better than tonight. But yeah, looking forward to Charlotte.
All right. Anything else?
No, nothing else. Thank you for the interview.
All right, thank you too. But Laner wins it at Kentucky. I don't know if any one of you else wants to interview. All right, we'll get. Actually, we'll just give CSP the interview, and then we'll probably end it off here, because I'll probably have time for one more anyways. But CSP, although a race been done for, and although you didn't really race in a comfortable spot that they would have been in, any thoughts about this race and anything else?
Well, first off, I don't know why my avatar looks like this. I just spawned back in the game and I just look like this now. So don't mind that. I don't know what happened. Um, but I mean, uh, yeah, something with the avatar system. I can access every other page but the avatar system. So whatever. We're gonna have to deal with this for now. Um, I don't really even know what to make of the race. Had I known it was gonna turn out like had I known it was gonna turn out like that, I would have said let's just stay at Nashville. But I mean, uh, it's just the nature of this league anymore. Everybody's mad at each other. And I don't know the way to combat that. But I mean, at least for our team, we had a drama-free night, so I guess that's a plus for us. Congrats to Laner. Um, you know, just I know he's not happy about the win, but he still won the race anyway. And definitely good for that team. and moving to the next round. But pretty embarrassing night for all of us. I don't have any words, but most of my words, after I take some time to reflect, will be given through the money stop.
All right. I guess that's about it. Thanks for the interview. I'll move on to Aiden and we'll end it off here. So thank you.
Yep.
All right. Now we gotta. We're only doing 3 interviews because I can't really fit it enough. But Aiden, you had a whole. It's another frustration day for you. Same thing goes for Laner, but on pit road, it seems though you've been struggling there. Any thoughts?
Can you hear my TV or am I good?
You're good.
Alright. So I'm currently not even home. I am in Maryland, so I'm just gonna be quiet here. It was a rough day for our 43 Waffle House Toyota Camry, and I don't know if I'm bad or I don't know if this track is bad because I've been really struggling a lot, and I don't know. I'm worried, and I don't even know if I'm gonna make the next race. So I think I'm just putting a lot of unnecessary stress on myself. But yeah, this race wasn't fun, but I think it was. We could definitely learn from this. The whole organization can learn from this, and there's always next week with me. There's always next week.
Yeah, even speak about next week. Next week it's Charlotte. It's at Charlotte, which is technically the main event here for the drivers. What are your thoughts maybe coming to next week in Charlotte?
Um, if I make the race, I think I can be good there. I was good at Chicagoland, and I think I might have this multi-groove figured out and how to drive it. Because in practice, I was driving this track like a multi-groove track, but it wasn't, so I was pretty slow there. And that's off topic. But I'm looking for a good day there and to get out of this points hole gap that I've definitely made myself. So we're looking forward to next week, and I think Pocono could definitely be a track I'm good at because I've ran a little bit of laps at Pocono and I think I'm decent there, but time will tell.
All right. Anything else you want to say before we head out?
I want to apologize for my words I used after with like 2 to go in the race with my bad pit stop. Um, it's just been a rough day with me, man. And I apologize. I should have not said those words, but it was in the heat of the moment and I regret saying those words. I'm sorry if for well, I've been inexcusable this whole race with my words, so I apologize. And if you have a problem, please DM me because I want to, see how I can improve.
All right.
Thank you
Well,
for this
well,
interview time.
well. Thank you too. We'll end it off here. Thanks for that. Anywho, I might just end off here quickly, just to end not much further because that race, for me, yeah, I might have to I have to probably I have to take out this Crayola costume. I'm not gonna make any jokes here. Probably one of the worst times that I had to come in here for to see the playoffs, but welcome to the playoffs. Anywho, I'll just say congratulations to the 22 and SSR to winning this, although being strong. Next week we have Charlotte to come in here, and yeah, well, oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things to be talked about. But any case, I'll end up early.